What's going on, everybody, and welcome to this week's Biggs Blogcast, where stuff can't keep you happy. So this week, our story is going to be coming from you out of Hebrews 13:5, and we're going to be talking a little bit about money and stuff, kind of a combination of things this week. So first off, we're going to be hitting our highs and lows, and then, asking the third question that's kind of related to money. So you could ask them something like, what was the most expensive thing that you've ever bought? Or how much money have you ever spent in your life? Something like that. Then we're going to move on to a plethora of pathways. Now, what you're going to do with this is essentially, if you've ever played dominoes before, where you have to try and match the symbols, you'll take a domino that's like has a 1 and a 3 on it. I don't know if that's a domino, but then you'll take another domino that has like a 3 and a 5 on it, and you can stick that next to it in like this way. Oh, let me get that back in the frame. You can stick it back this way. You can put it in like this way. Be able to try and connect the different dominoes. So we're going to do something similar, but it all has to do with having one or having multiple of something. So, for instance, these are the cards. So there's one cherry and a grouping of Yum Yum bars. Sounds tasty. And the only thing that will be able to match up with this is either a multiple of cherries or a single of the Yum Yum bars, like this. So that will be a match. Get that back down. So that's a match. You can place it here or you can place it here, and that'll match it up. Now, what you can't do is actually match the symbol for symbol. So if I have, this particular one and this one, I can't match up multiples together. So it's similar to dominoes, but not quite. And what we're going to do is there's going to be a stack of these cards, and you're going to just hand them out to each one of the kids. Just go around the entire circle until you run out. Some kids may end up with more, some kids may end up with less. It's fine. And then you'll designate one person to start by placing their one card out, and then everybody has to try and work together to try and build things out. And the idea behind this is to kind of create this sense that it's a bit exhausting trying to, well, I've got one, but there's always somebody who's going to have more than me, or maybe, something like that. So everything is just, there's always more. So that's the idea behind that one. And then, of course, I guess the main idea is that we are content in Jesus, that we aren't trying to pursue a lot of different things because stuff can't keep you happy. So that's the before lesson. The next two activities, first one will be a Bible verse lookup type of deal. So we'll have a grouping of different Bible verses, a couple of Bibles for some kids, and they have to face off against one another to see who can find the verse the fastest and then read that verse out loud, which is gonna, I always enjoyed that stuff as a kid. It was fun. And then for our other activity, it's going to be involving the balloons. And they're gonna have, we'll blow up some balloons, and they have to try and keep this balloon up off the floor for 3 minutes or however long the song is. And then it's, again, kind of reinforcing the idea that if you try and, keep this balloon up, eventually you're going to get exhausted from doing so. And it's the same with pursuing stuff. You can only pursue it for so long before it really starts to kind of burn you out. So that's what we're hitting on for this week. So hopefully you guys have had a good week. And I look forward to hanging out with you on Sunday. Peace.